Hi, this is Spooky Bara, and welcome back to my channel. This is a speed paint slash speed draw in Clip Studio Paint, which I just purchased yesterday. And this was just a character sheet that I wanted to do to just get some practice in. I'm very rusty on digital art, and for my birthday, some of my friends actually bought me a new Huion tablet. And so I've been anticipating using that. And I have done a couple of doodles on it, but I haven't done anything of this scale before. So yesterday, I just planned on creating a character, filling out a character sheet, and just getting used to Clip Studio Paint and the tablet. I am so impressed by Clip Studio Paint at this point. It just runs so smoothly. Yes, I did have to cut out a lot of footage of me struggling to figure out the controls and to set up my preferences on the tablet and the pen. But overall, I think I got a good setup going on, and yeah. So this was just a casual drawing session last night. It was about for 2 hours, I think, and I just wanted to draw a little witch girl because that's my default. And so I went in with no reference for the body type. And I have drawn characters with this body type before, but I feel like I didn't do it justice. But I just wanted to get it down on the page. So I was kind of trying to stay away from using any references and getting caught up in that. So this is very just raw and sketchy and very loose. And I just wanted to get the character down. And I figure out her personality and her little traits and points as I'm making this. I notated on here already that I want her to have bunny teeth. And this sketch at this point is very rough, and I can't put a lot of detail into the teeth at this point, so I'm just notating that that's what I want her to have. So I really liked the blue color scheme for her, trying to keep it very limited. And I didn't go in with much shading or anything like that. So I'm trying to do a side profile, and as I'm drawing this whole character sheet, I'm realizing how um not behind, but like how rusty I am on drawing digitally. And I think just with all the freedom, I get kind of carried away, and I don't know, I realize all of my weak points are just laid out on this character sheet. I don't know how to draw a cat. Here's my attempt at drawing a cat. And then I just carve away at it until it looks very cattish. And yeah, side profiles. I don't know how many times. I think I cut out a lot of the footage of that side profile because the mouth just looked off. And I'm like, I know how the jaw is supposed to go, but I couldn't get my mind to wrap around that. So there's also some like, if I've attempted more than twice, I cut that footage out too. So don't think that it was easy breezy. It was very much a struggle to just do this character sheet. And it's not, I like how it came out overall, but there's a lot of blank space. So if this was in my sketchbook, I would have definitely filled up a lot of that blank space with something. Um, but at this point, I just wanted to get the character design down, get the personality down, and I feel like I did a good job on this character sheet. Um, I named this character Mis- Mishi. Mishi. It's Mixi. Um, and I just thought that was a cute name. And here in her face right here, she's a little mischievous. So I feel like she has a very mischievous personality, but she's also very fashionable. And of course, she's a witch. And she has her familiar Moko. And yeah, so this was 2 hours of drawing right here on Friday. And then I used this to start the other character sheet on Saturday, which is today. So the left one is without a reference. The one on the right is with a reference, and it looks fine to me. The right one looks fine to me right now, but as soon as I flip it around, I realize how askew it is. So I end up fixing that, don't worry. But I really like how the left one came out. I like the stance. I like the two layered or two tiered skirt, like from the first character sheet, and then I gave her some really tall boots. I think I just kind of was like, you know what, she's just a goth girl. She's just a goth witch girl. So here I tried to draw a fuzzy sweater on her. I think it was going to be a fur sweater, and then it was going to be a fuzzy sweater, and then it was going to be a long like penny coat. And I think I got rid of that because I did not like the silhouette with the sweaters. So I think I totally get rid of that. I do come in and adjust the pose at some point, but at I think the face on the left one and then definitely the face on the right one, I I knew that this was what she needed to look like, because the original character sheet that did not look like her, if that makes any sense. It just didn't have any personality, and I was definitely able to put some more personality into this second character sheet. So yeah, I again didn't want to go too much into detail, but I do later on use this sketch on the right, and I enlarge it to make a, I don't know if it would be considered a bust drawing, but you'll see. Anyways, I feel like I really want to do character sheets as a good form of practice, like maybe once a week. And also, I like exploring different designs, different characters, different body types. And I mean, I have plenty of OCs that I could do that with, but this one was just fun. It was just, you know, as I was going along, I was finding her personality and just carving away. And I really like the brushes in Clip Studio Paint. They're just really buttery. I don't know if that makes sense, but I thought I was going to have a hard time liking another program, but again, it was just so easy to like Clip Studio Paint right off the bat. So I definitely was just vibing out last night with some music on and just remembering how I used to draw, uh back in the day. And I had that the a moment of uh the moment of like, what do you call it? Not remembrance, but uh, just remembering how it felt to just not have a care in the world and draw. And I definitely got that with this. And I really think it does have to do with the tablet, honestly. The program, yes, but the tablet just being able to draw on a bigger screen was just such a big difference. And I can't thank my friends enough for this. It's such a big gift, and I'm just still kind of floored. Like I was not expecting that at all. But yeah, I hope to put out more of these speed paints, or I guess it's not a speed paint because I'm not really painting, but speed draws. I did want to do more of a painterly like rendering on the face with this one, but I knew I had to stop because again, I get carried away with that kind of stuff. And I do like her face. It would have been really cool to have it rendered, but overall, I'm pretty happy with where it is. Um, yeah. When I add the bunny teeth here, that really kind of just solidified this character. I felt immediately that this was the correct move. And also the headband. I've been watching Gossip Girl lately, so I don't know. I just had to add a headband and add some spikes to it. So this one was really fun. If you have any ideas on what kind of character I should draw next, I feel like it's going to be a demon girl because again, that's my other default. and it's just some really good self-indulgent drawing on a Friday night to do. So, I really hope to continue to block out some time to work on my digital art. I'm really excited to explore more of the brushes and get back into rendering and maybe I don't know work on some backgrounds. Backgrounds have always been my weak point. I have a lot of weak points, okay? But digital art is very much forgiving, and I feel like I really need to keep studying and also balance that with filling out my sketchbook because both are very beneficial to me. I get a lot out of doing both. And I know that people like seeing traditional art and digital art. So here we are starting a new journey. But yeah, if you have any ideas on what kind of character I should draw next, let me know down below. You can find me on TikTok. I'll have pictures on Instagram. And yeah, thanks for viewing.